Hey guys, today I'm going to do a really cool marble effect on a fondant cake. It's really cool, it looks like an abstract painting and it's a lot of fun. And the best thing about it is it's much easier than you think. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and baked two 7-inch rounds, cut them up and then layered them with some beautiful ganache. I've done the outside as well in a dark chocolate ganache, and then I'm about to place onto it some sugar syrup, and I'm going to apply that with a pastry brush. I also have all of the usual fondant tools. So I have smoothers, I have a pizza cutter, some cornflour and a large rolling pin. Then I've made up a whole collection of different fondant colours. I have a big chunk of white that I'm going to be working with, but I also have 2 shades of pink, a grey and a black, as well as a teal blue and a lemon yellow. So as per usual, I have listed all of the exact colours that I've used in the description box below, so be sure to check that out at the end of the video. First up, I'm going to add some of the sugar syrup to the sides and top of this cake, and this will help our fondant to stick. So I've made up all of my colours and I've allowed them to rest with the colour in them for about 2 hours. It's really important to let fondant settle down because when you're kneading it constantly, it can create air bubbles. So if you're getting lots of air in your fondant, that may very well be why. Now that I've got all of the colours, it's time to start creating that marble effect. This is such a gorgeous design and it's really a little bit like an abstract painting on a cake. And the way that I achieve this is really simple. So I'm going to start by just getting out my white, give that a bit of a knead. Now I'm going to divide it into 2 sections and then take each one and roll it into a sausage. And you want these to be fairly long. Okay, now we're going to take our other colours and do the same. And I've also written down all of the amounts that I used for each colour, just to make it nice and easy to follow. It's really important if you use a black to use a tiny amount because it is quite strong, and we also do have a little bit of grey in here already. If it breaks, don't stress because that's what it's all about, is getting variety. So now we're going to take our whites. I'm going to take the blue and the black and grey and place it with one of our whites. And then I'm going to take the pinks and the yellows because they look great together and pair it with the other white. Now I'm going to pop all of them on and just squeeze to give it a bit of a press together. Now we're going to start twisting. Twist one end from the center and then twist the other end. And you can see it's looking pretty fun already. Now we're going to join that together, give it a good squeeze, and then twist again. Then join it up into a bit of a ball and give it a couple of light kneads, just to help it join. Now I'm going to take some cornflour and just place it down so that it doesn't stick when we roll it out. Take our large rolling pin and just start to roll. Give it a turn. And you can see how gorgeous these colours are. Now when you reach about this point, what you can do is have a look on this side and then also have a look on the other side and just see which one you like the most. I think I really like the side we had. So I'm just going to roll that out just like it's a regular piece of fondant. And the thinner you go, the less white you end up with because the colours start peeking through. I love adding the black, but as you can see, it was our tiniest colour, but it's actually showing through quite prominently in some sections already. Okay, when you're ready, you just want to blunt off the edge, just to make rolling it up a bit easier. Fold it over, bring your cake over, lift it up and roll it over. I do a little roll on top, and then straight away you want to secure that edge. Now I'm going to come along, flare it out a little bit. And we're just aiming to get about halfway down at this point. Now that you've got it halfway, you want to pull out and scoop down. Pull it out and scoop it down and just slowly ease it against the cake. And if you make a cake like this, we would love it if you would hashtag cake style so that we can see it. And leave some comments below of what colours you're going to be using on your marble cake. Okay, now we've gone all the way down. Make sure it's nice and secure. And I'm going to just cut away some of the excess. And I'm going to take a fondant smoother and just tap it down, just to make sure it's really attached. Now I'm going to come back a bit closer and trim it up. And now it's just like any other fondant cake. Give it a rub around the sides and push the fondant out and up. And that will give you that sharp edge that we all love. And there you go guys, we have our abstract marble fondant cake. This was so fun to do, and as you saw, it's actually pretty easy. If you'd like a hand with learning how to cover in fondant, check out this video link here. And if you'd like to see some more of our fondant cakes, we have some links over here. Thanks for watching guys, and remember to subscribe to our channel so that you get updated with our latest videos.